Hey YouTube, today we're doing the review on Captain Black Grape, the infamous Captain Black Grape. And it's going to be almost impossible for you to light this because I got these cheap Dollar Tree lighters and they just go out really easily if there's any sort of wind at all, so they pretty much can't be used outside. But I'll give it my best shot. I think I managed. So Captain Black Grape in the pouch does not smell like tobacco. It smells like pretty much like grape bubble gum. You know, if I blindfolded you and made you smell this and tell me what it was, you would never think it was tobacco. And you know, this was weird because you know, a lot of aromatic tobaccos, you smell them in a pouch and you don't think that, well, they never really taste like the way they smell, you know. But this one definitely does. And it's hard to light, as you can see. This one tastes like it smells. It does taste like that grape bubble gum. I mean, it's not overpowering when you smell it in the pouch. It's a pretty overpowering smell, you know. It'll fill up the room with that smell. But when you smoke it, it's not that strong, but it does taste like it smells. So I got this from wvpipeshop.com. There's nowhere around here sells that blend. Really, the only thing you can find is original, and you can find gold, but royal's hard to find. But I know where to get it. But that's it. You can't find any of the other ones. Or you can find cherry, but when I first got it, the box that it came in smelled like grape. I mean, you could smell it through the box, you know. And I opened the pouch and felt the tobacco, and it felt bone dry. I mean, it was just as dry as it could possibly be. So I rehydrated it, but I overhydrated it. So Now it's too wet. This is the reason I can't get it to stay lit. And I even gave it a couple days to dry out. Opened, you know, the pouch, and then I also, that wasn't drying it out, so I put it in the car on the dash and just let it sit in the sun for like 3 days, and I still didn't dry it out. So see, it won't stay lit. But it's good though. Not something that it's not something that you want to smoke all the time or even frequently, because you kind of have to be in the mood for that grape bubblegum flavor. But if you like that flavor and you'd want it all the time, this could be really good. A lot better than the cherry. I think a lot of people are unwilling to try this because they've smoked Captain Black cherry, and it's so awful that they look at grape and they're like, nah, I'm not doing that again. But they're different. So you should definitely try grape, even if you didn't like cherry, because I didn't like cherry. But this one's good. And I've gotten some comments when I've been smoking it around people that say, well, that smells like grape, because, you know, people are not really expecting that pipe tobacco will smell like grape. I used to know somebody that had a hookah, and they smoked some fruity stuff, and it kind of reminds you of that. You know, when you're smoking it, you really can't smell the room note yourself. Sorry, my storage ran out, so this is part 2. Like I was saying, I knew somebody that had a hookah. That smoked a lot of fruity stuff, and it reminds you of that. You smoke in one room and then go in another room for a few minutes and come back. It's a lot like that. The room will be smelling like somebody was smoking a hookah in it. You don't smell like a tobacco smoke at all. But honestly, it does have a tobacco taste. So yeah, I'd recommend this one. Like I said, it wouldn't be something you'd want all the time, I think, but I don't know. How often do you get a craving for like a grape flavored, you know, like some gum or something? It's not all the time. And it might be something that, you know, you could smoke around people that they might like if they don't like a lot of other stuff. It does ghost the pipe pretty bad, just like the cherry, so you're going to try it. You got to keep that in mind. I'd recommend it in the corn cob. You know, corn cobs don't really ghost as bad. It's a briar pipe. It burns a little hot compared to a lot of the other Captain Blacks. It does burn pretty hot, but I don't know if it's always going to be like that. Mine's, you know, like I said, it's pretty wet, so that probably has a lot to do with it. I think if it weren't for cherry, this one would be a lot more popular. But I'm unable to rank this one as you know, in the Captain Black line as what number it would be as far as favorites go, because it's just not like, to me it's a whole different ballpark, you know? It's not like the other ones. It's just it's better than cherry. I guess those two go together, but I'd probably have to say first place is a tie of Royal and Dark. Second place goes to probably Gold. Third place is probably the Original. And then Grape is better than cherry, so I don't know, maybe fourth, but like I said. It's not all the time you want that candy flavor. And this is the only pipe I've smoked it in, because just the first one I smoked it in, and ever since I tried anything else in this pipe and all you taste is grape. I'm serious. You would think that that's all you're smoking. Like, you know, you could smoke Captain Black Grape in this and put Dark in it, you would think it's Captain Black Grape again. Not even like a ghosting thing. It's just, it's so strong, it'll take over everything. So this poor BP Jum has become a grape pipe, and it does ghost worse than cherry, I'd say, because, you know, I smoke cherry and you smoke 2 or 3 more bowls of something and the ghosting from the cherry goes away, but the grape sticks around. I think you have to clean the pipe really to get it to go away. So I'm fine with this being a grape pipe. It's kind of weird anyway. That's a weird one. It doesn't smoke how it looks. You know, it looks like the shank would go right in, and you got that much room for tobacco, you know, 1/8 of an inch or whatever. But the way this works is the stem goes in just enough, maybe like that far, and then it tilts down into this part, so that, you know, it does drill down into the bowl at the bottom, but it doesn't look like it would. So yeah, I'd recommend this one.